Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here, Catnpaws. Welcome back to my channel. I'm in the midst of making some Valentine journals. And there's a reason why I'm making these little baby ones. I do plan to sell them. I'm making two. And this is how the first one turned out. So the measurements on this is fairly small. 2.5 inches, just a little over, by 3 3/4, but it's chunky full. There's the back. So I wanted to leave it, there's like natural holes in these Valentines. I wanted to leave those so I could put the binding on. But I just got to show you how cute this one turned out. And this one's going to be pretty much looking the same way. Those are the old top value stamps. I picked those up in an antique store last year before the COVID. And then some eyelash, Tim Holtz ticket. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, that's authentique. In the Best of Beloved collection, I believe. Some scrapbook. There is a piece of vintage wrapping paper. And then Tim Holtz snippets. I made this little journal for this one. I made this little journal for that one. And used some scrap paper. Pretty quick and easy. Stapled on a piece of ephemera. Or glued it on and then just stapled it together. I love how it turned out. It's fun to look at. I've flipped this journal multiple times, which is good because, you know, the Valentine's pretty old. Tea-stained paper. These are paper flags. I'm glad I found a use for them because I just don't use paper flags like I used to. How about you guys? Do you guys use them? When I was in the office all the time, I used them. But now I write a lot of my stuff down on a piece of paper and just shred it when I'm done. And there's my stamp. Oh, the middle, I added a couple beads there. So I just wanted to take you on that quick journey on this small one. Now I'm going to be working on this other one. And my intentions, I wanted to try something new. I don't know if you guys know, but I have another channel called Vintage Catnpaws. And it's where I do my thrifting and hauls, things like that. So I just tried to keep it separate from my crafting channel. Well, I'm going to sell those over there, along with a vintage love letter and some chocolates. I think it'll be a good time. It'll be all pre-recorded. So if you go over, the link's always down below and on this video. You're more than welcome to go check it out. Subscribe. And I'm going to get these up pretty sure back to back. So here's the Valentine I'm working on. There's the holes already in it, just like this one. And then here's the back, where this one has writing on the back. But I think they're equally just as pretty. I did make a template just for this journal. And that way when I pierce my papers, if I mess up on this, I won't mess up on that. So that was the idea behind that. And then I can just cut everything accordingly. So I did get some things started. I cut my scrapbook paper here, again with the value stamps, and I had to put a piece of washi on this one. It kind of cracked when I folded it, but it's old. And then I have my little piece to go here, but it'll go against tea-stained paper. And then that way I can fill that side. And well, it's not going to set up, is it? But it will just have to do. I'll just tuck something in this side. Something like that. There's that vintage wallpaper. Oh, not wallpaper. wrapping paper. I'm thinking now to myself, I need to grab some doilies. Got some doilies out. And I'm just going to pull a couple out of the bag. So I'm really, really hoping to make this a regular part of my Catnpaws channel and my vintage Catnpaws channel. Because I think it would be really neat. I have picked up vintage cards for St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Christmas, and then I also have some kitten cards that I think are just adorable, more like birthday cards. And they're bigger than these. These are very delicate and small. Not so much delicate, they've held up well, but they're small. And I think it would just be fun to present something like that. That way I can have a video on both channels. That's my thinking anyways. So I'm just going to fold these in half. And then I did end up trimming the edges off. Just trying to line it up. I lost my Tim Holtz scissors now. They are somewhere around here. I don't know where. Buried in the disastrous desk that I have. Workspace. I'm going to go ahead and trim that up now, so I don't have to do it later. Just had to take a very teeny tiny bit off the edge. So I like this black and white with the red. It matches the cover well, plus the back. Very nice. But I've been trying to do paper ruffles, not paper, fabric ruffles. And I am awful at them. Can I just tell you that? But I'll get better. I haven't been crafting for quite a bit. Trying to get back into things. So I'm going to go and start with some tea-stained paper. So what's everybody been up to? It is nearly the end of January. I think I'll get this video out tomorrow. It's the 30th. I want this 3.5 inches high by 5 inches long. 3.5 inches high. And just trying to get back into my crafting game. I've missed it. Chloe just has to help when she's awake. She wants to climb up here and get into my things and make messes. So I'll wait till she goes to bed. And then I jump on it. You know, Christmas is over and cold weather's here. We're expecting snow. I think most of the U.S. is expecting snow. So I thought I'd just pull out the camera, bring you along. You can listen to me ramble about nothing. I wouldn't say this little journal took me as long to make as a larger one, but it's very just my fingers. I don't know, they sometimes they struggle. But I'll definitely do some editing. You know what I end up doing though? I end up trimming down the papers to make them kind of fit inside. So even though that's like that, I'll end up trimming off a little bit. So work's been work. Made it through another year with them. And now have 17 years with the company. 17 too many. I can't complain though. It has provided well. I don't make what I could make, but I make decent as far as the salary goes. Okay, got 4 of those out of that sheet, plus some odds and ends. See how that kind of starts to peek out just a little bit. But I think we'll be okay with that one. I want to slip in, I want to slip in first one of these doilies. Doily first, then paper. See, it pokes it out further. And just as silly as I am, I just feel the need to bring that down to size. I think that's what takes me so long, wanting to do that. I wouldn't say it's perfection, because junk journaling should never be perfection, but it's aesthetically pleasing to me, knowing that all the papers are tucked neatly inside their cover. So let me tell you about my day. I mentioned, yes, today is Saturday the 30th. Snows are coming. I thought I had 4 of these. Oh, there's another one back underneath here. So we had to go out to the grocery store and fight the crowds. First off, I made a big loop. I made a big loop around town. You'll see another video coming out shortly of my trip to a place called Primitive Blessings. I get Country Sampler magazine. Any of you out there still get that magazine? And I have magazines that are decades old. And they used to advertise in there when I lived actually in Virginia Beach, before we moved up here. And then when we moved up here, I'm like, oh, I want to go to that place. So they're not close, but they're not that far away that I can't make the trip. Can I get away with that? I think so. So we went over there, and I did some browsing. I had a coupon I wanted to use. See, my idea for that, these little pieces here, I'm going to add a little piece there and then add another little piece. See, I think I need to just give this little one a trim. And I think I can just do it with my scissors. This paper, almost brittle. Okay, I can never cut a straight line. True story. Like that. Coming together. So we went over there. I did get a few things. They had some Christmas items on sale, so I took advantage of that. I had a coupon for 20% off. I got a Milk House candle and apple strudel. It smells really good. I think now I want to add a piece of paper that has some writing on it. This is out of a some kind of gardening magazine, but I like that pink and purple, even though it's more Easter, but I think it will look nice, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that away. Being careful, because I don't know how many times I've like cut the wrong end off. 5 inches long though. 5 inches. That's all writing, but I'm okay with that. You know what? I'll probably end up trimming that down a little bit too, because see, we're getting to the point now where it sticks out. And I've seen videos where the person will take a rotary cutter and a ruler and just slice the ends off. I don't trust myself doing that. I mean, I probably could. It'd be no big deal. There, that's nice now. So I just wanted to jump forward a little bit because I'm trying to get this all out in one video, one watchable video. And so I kind of put some things together. I'm going to put some washi tape down on that music paper because, yeah, I don't trust it. Just don't trust it. So back to my story. Went and got a few things at Primitive Blessings. And then we did basically a big circle. I kind of, you ever get on your maps on your phone and pull up what's near me? So I pulled up antique stores near me. There's one called Picken Junction. I think that's what the name of it was. I got a set of salt and pepper shakers there. And then I did a video actually in that store. So that will be on my vintage channel. And then we went to another one by the name of something Treasures. And I didn't get anything there. What was the name of that store? We were just there a couple hours ago, and I can't remember now. And then we headed towards the grocery store. It wasn't too bad. We got food, so we don't have to worry about running out to the store when it's snowing, or shortly after while we're waiting for it to, the roads to be plowed. However, Brett works tomorrow night, and then I'm sure that, you know, I go back to work Monday. I'm sure the kids work Monday. I think Chris is off. And if you're just new to my channel, I'll give you a little quick background. I have a pretty full hen house. My grown children, yes, grown children, live with me. My daughter and her boyfriend and their 2-year-old granddaughter, my granddaughter. And then my son, who's in his 30s, lives here as well. So it's like finding me time. Almost impossible. But things will be changing. 2021 will be a huge year of change for us. I'm excited. You'll be definitely clued in on the journey as it's being done. So you have to stick around for that because I want to do like, we're building a house, so, or a retirement house. So there'll be videos about that, videos moving our stuff. Oh gosh, just all kinds of videos. Decorating. I was afraid I didn't make that long enough. And look, it's sticking out right there. I think I'm just going to use my scissors to trim that up. But I like that vintage piece of tape, that old tape that was there. I like that. And I think that was upside down. There we go. There's actually still some pencil marks. Let's see if we can get rid of those. I have my lipstick eraser. I have had this forever. I got it Tuesday morning. I had a giveaway a long time ago, and I gave one away and kept this one. So I shared the love. I like it though. It looks like it, yeah, it is pencil. Okay. Rather pencil than pen. When I am all done here, before I start my St. Patrick's Day journals, I have got to clean up my area. So right now I do have a full hen house, but things are changing. And it will be different. Different in the future. I think I have to trim that. I said that, didn't I? If I was drinking, it would all make sense. I just have a bad memory. It's getting worse. So next year I will be making a lot of crafting videos. A lot. I already have it in my head, but I'm doing. I think I'm going to just keep pulling all the trash my way. That way I can just take a piece of tape and clean it up. What do we got to do next on this? Let's look at it. Make sure everything's right side up. Look at him. He looks a little bit like Mr. Magoo, minus the glasses. There's that paper. There's the, I think it's called Sunset. It's a Sunset book. Oh, they're memory decks, tabulated card, whatever you want to call them. I forgot I pulled them out and did put one in the other journal. But that's okay. That one got a guest check. Make sure my writing's up. Nothing worse than putting it in upside down and taking it all apart. And you got these big old gaping holes in your journal. And I like to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Oh, we are near. I like to do about 15. And you know what I almost forgot? This little piece here. And I don't know if I want to work with that. Let's see. Just add it in and see what it looks like. Because what I would do is actually glue it down so it can hold something. So there it would hold something going up. Here it would hold something. Well, it could still be that way or go that way. I guess we'll be okay. I like to glue these down now so they're there, so they're not flapping when I'm trying to stitch it together. And where is my glue? There it is. I've been having a lot of problems lately with my art glitter glue. I think it's getting old. I think I just need to take the plunge and buy a new bottle. And then I just put in these little, I got these from AliExpress. And they're really convenient because it has the stopper that you just put right over the metal stem. Now, the key is not to put the glue in the wrong spot. Fine line there, fine line here. Hopefully you can see that. Let me look through the camera. You can. I just flip it over. Pull that down a little bit. There's one side, and here things will go up top, and then on this side, which way do I want to go? I think I'll go this way. So one there, one there. I could just leave that open, but I wanted to fill it with little bits of ephemera. Seeing that I own a craft store in my house. Not to sound sarcastic, but it's true. Okay, we're going to slip that back in there. Now, I also noticed I forgot I have this piece. So let's go ahead and find a spot for that. I want that to be centered so it definitely catches a couple stitches. I like that. Oh, that's cute. Sometimes I just like the way things come together. Not always. There's my card. And I think that would be a great little jotting area. Oh, good. Nope. Okay, I do have a doily there, but I think I can make that work if I slip that. If I slip this like so into here. I think that will be fine. Yes. And I'll leave that flapping like that. I'm going to add another piece of tea stained. I'm probably gonna have to trim a piece off of that. And then I'm going to make a little folder for the middle. To put some fun things in it as well. There. Now see how that all fits. Oh, perfect. What I'm doing is making a folder out of that. But I don't need nearly all of that at all. So let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to trim away at it because I can use that for scrap, for tags or things like that. And I think that's still too much. I'm going to trim a little bit more off. I think we'll be good then. Yeah, I think that will be nice. And then I like to fold it in half. Now, if you wanted to get fancy, you could cut the ends off to make a slanted folder, but I like the rounded corners with a little punch. But you'll see that in the end, what I'm talking about. All right. So there's the rough folder, the rough draft. We're going to put it inside our journal. See what happens. Oh yeah. See how much is that sticking out. I'm going to trim that off. Probably about that much. Still just a little bit too thick. But that was tough to get through and I don't want to mess it up, so I will just do that. Just to cut these. There we go. That way it's only 2 layers thick, not 4. I like my paper trimmer, but it's not the fancy one at all. And you always have that little bit of excess that, you know, is okay to leave one there, but I just like to take it off of there. I think that will work. Next up is my corner trimmers. I'm glad I bought this punch. It's a little bit smaller than the other ones you can find. I have one that I think is a 1/2 inch. I think this is a 1/4 inch. So not great for larger journal making, but sure does come in handy when you want something smaller. I have this teeny tiny 1/2-inch paper punch. It needs a little bit more. There. And we're ready to glue it down. Where's my glue? I put the lid on it so I wouldn't forget. I am a hot mess, you guys. I am a hot mess. Again, if I was doing a larger journal, I would use double-sided tape, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of stress on these little file folders, and I feel comfortable using the glue. It's all a matter of preference, really. Excess glue there, never hurt. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, so adorable. And I'll fill that with little bits. It'll be super cute. I'm going to turn the camera off right here for now, and I'm going to make try to make a fabric ruffle. I'm going to try. And we'll go ahead and start putting it all together. But isn't that cool looking? Oh, I love it. Teeny tiny little cuteness in a journal. And an old card. Who would not want that? I would. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. So I don't know about you guys, but I misplace stuff all the time. And so I had to break out this pack of ephemera because I don't know what I do with my little snippet things. I just had them. Oh well. So I did add one successful paper ruffle or fabric ruffle, and then I did staple in some tabs. I just used my pinking shears and stapled them in. So that's how it turned out. I love it. I like how it came out. I did go ahead and bind it. Added 2 little beads. And I switched the ribbon. I like this ribbon better with this journal. So it should be pretty easy decorating from here. I have my little journal I made. I just did them both at the same time. And I can tuck that into the file folder. I think I added more pages to this journal than I did the last one. I probably could have done away with a page or 2. I do have this little guy that I need to cut out and attach him. What a waste of paper. There's got to be an easier way. I'm just not very computer literate. I mean, I got the whole other half, but now I have to use it in another way. I don't think I could run it through the printer. I'm sure I could probably like copy and paste the image. I don't know, one of those things I need to learn. And if I had my Tim Holtz stickers, it'd be a lot easier. But, yeah. Did I say stickers? If I had my Tim Holtz scissors, it would be so much easier. But I don't know where I stuck them at. Buried somewhere. I'd love to get one of those scanning cuts. I know the crickets are much more popular, so I need to do my research on that. I think this would be one of those perfect images to use. If you have any ideas or thoughts, what you'd like, please let me know in the comments below. I read everybody's comments. I do my best to respond. Sometimes I'm not very timely, and then it just gets away from me. But that's something I would like to get next year or so. So if I wanted to scan this item and have it automatically cut out, what would I get? A scan and cut, or would I get a Cricut? Could use just a little more trimming. There we go. We'll paper clip him in. And then I like to add a little something on the other side as well. Here I have, what did I do? The paper flags are right here. I'm going to add a grouping of these paper flags. Let's see if it fits on the other side better. Without getting lost, hopefully. Tuck some ephemera up in here. So I have my created by stamp. I'm going to paper clip that there. I think you can see it. Maybe I can zoom in. So that's there. We'll put this on the other side. Looking for a nice page to add the rest of this ephemera to. And it, of course, you know, it can be taken out and used on something else, so it doesn't necessarily have to be used in here. So I want a pink paper clip. Put that in there. This in here. And I did pull this out, but I don't think I need it. I think I filled it pretty good. That's it. Oh wait, I did not get anything there. I don't know if this is too big. A little eyelash trim, so let's put something there. That's a little off-centered, isn't it? Let's try the other side, because I know it's got to trim it down. I try to center it. See there? As much as possible. Little tag. Oh, adorable bowl. Yep, little eyelash trim on that. Let me bring you back out. There. I got my eyelash trim tag. Insert it there. I like it with it kind of hanging out the top. It says, look at me. And what is last? I think that's it. I just gotta tie it up and do my videos. So if you made it this far with me, thanks for hanging with me. And hopefully you'll come back as I make a St. Patrick's Day and Easter. And again, if you're interested in these, I will have them up for sale on my vintage Catnpaws channel, which is linked below. I think I can throw my channel up also in a card. And I'm going to have a little love letter reading along with a journal and a little bit of chocolate. So I think that will be lots of fun. Yeah, I could have really skipped a piece of paper, but I think we're okay. Still flat enough you can write a sentiment. You can write a sentiment. I don't know about you, but I really like the way it turned out. And do I dog-ear the paper? Definitely like it. That's it. Again, thanks for joining me. Take care and hope you're having a wonderful day.